Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Dominican Republic taking on Iowa. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
May fires. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. And now Yohan Moncada. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 1-2. Yeah, that skips in the dirt. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. The throw in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And Benintendi is out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And the pitch is outside, ball one. No score yet, but a runner at third with two away. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One strike.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Now here is Tim Raines. Keller in his 6th season. "22 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa." He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Flaring it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one.
He's out.
Throw to first, but he beat it.
He's good.
Chipper Jones digs in now. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Pulls that one foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Anthony Rizzo. Hard on the ground to first. The throw to second is offline. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get the out. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boo. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
Stop. The lead runner at second. Rizzo on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside. High fly ball out towards left field. Into the corner, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Out to center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Top of the second, leading off, Jim Thome. May back to work. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next to hit, Ryan Dozier. That just misses. Ball 1. Well struck left field. That one's carrying. Tattooed and gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. Reigns makes the grab. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
2 outs. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Out to short. Bogaerts throws to first in time. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that is out of play. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Crawford throws to first in time. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in. 2 away now. So up next, Mike Piazza. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Stanton pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Adele on the run. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here is Moncada, doubled in his first AB. This one in the air, center field. Adele on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Benintendi up here. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. May delivers. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0. Two out, space is empty. Swings through it for the K. Throw on to Rizzo, and Benintendi is out. And that is the inning. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
In the air out to center. Junior squeezes it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stop. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Stanton settles underneath it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Chipper Jones now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. This one in the air. Dozier. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. As we go to the top of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele. Long run into the gap. And there's one away. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Outside low. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Raines makes the grab. And that quickly 2 away. Ryan Dozier the next to hit. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. That's back. And gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Just missed. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 outs. Runner at first. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Crawford checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Simmons off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one in the air center field. Adele makes his way towards it. And that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And the first offering is not close. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Ripped to first, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Junior has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Andrew Vaughn. May back to work. Line drive, base hit, right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner, to first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. The 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that's down. A base hit.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Check swing went around, and the count 1-1. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Two in scoring position, nobody out, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low, and that's ball one. Davis, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
That one ripped. Nabs it. Runners tagging from second and third. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Stop. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Milwaukee, here's Joe Adell. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a foul ball.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Stanton hauls it in for the out. One down. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Up the middle, Crawford. Slings to first, 2 out.
I don't know what it looks like going through the zone for those hitters, but the swings are defensive, and that's a real indicator, along with just the other stuff you guys have noticed about how nasty he is right now.
Gets it to first, and that is the third out. Top of the sixth inning. And now Jim Thome. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Frank Thomas.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Reaching for it and brings it in.
You know, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Wagner, one of the most dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and it's largely due to the swing and miss stuff. They say you win. 1 out, bases empty.
And he shortens the game. Those 3 outs, they seem like they go really quickly, and that's the type of guy you love to play behind if you're on defense.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And you really think about the mentality, there's a little bit of intimidation factor that plays in too.
Yeah, a very commanding presence out there on the mound, and you can see the confidence just in his body language. That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Simmons, the next to hit, takes outside. In the dirt, but kept close. And strike one to the catcher. Man at first, one away. Into center and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Next to hit, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Check swing called strike. 0-2. Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. Here's Tim Anderson. In the dirt. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Adele moves under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Now it's going to be Chipper Jones. Foul ball there.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game. You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at American Family Field. Top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. First pitch just misses. Hader, in his 8th season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Late swing, foul to the left. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Yoan Moncada. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. They got it for out number 2. Benintendi to the plate. Reigns in position. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Hunter Renfroe. Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. Hunter Renfroe hits one out. It's 3-2. Here's Kyle Tucker. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And that one fouled off. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Hit in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Yeah, that's fouled off. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And no one can get there. Here comes the throw. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Oh, just a nice job coming.
On the mound now, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the count 1-2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. That's in for a strike. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home, and that ends the. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Hader back to work. Check swing, and he went 0-1. And it's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Just off the inside edge. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back. Almost on the warning track. Makes the catch for the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Brian Dozier getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Milwaukee, here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That was pretty nasty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1-1.
Pitch misses. 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. And it's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. That one outside. 1-0. Now this is in the air down the line. Stanton should have this one. Brings it in, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Ted Simmons. That's a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Crawford now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. And they tag him out. And now it's Tim Anderson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a bunt towards third. Chipper fires to first. And they take care of Anderson for the out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's Bogarts now. So they turn to their closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And he blows that one by him at 100. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Slider misses outside. Hammered on the line, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And a big swing and a miss.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And he chases that one below the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. One out, bottom of the ninth. Kyle Tucker will hit next. Swing and a foul out of play. With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. And ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more.
Thomas to Crawford for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Any day of the week, a pitcher will take 2 for 1. Nice double play to get him out of the jam. They get the W.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Tampa Bay taking on the Dominican Republic. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready for baseball here in New York. And towing the slab here, Mike Messina.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
Brian Reynolds here. Outside low, and this one is off and running. To the right side. Tosses to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
And first offering is fouled off. Ramirez, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
That one missing inside. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss. And an excellent job keeping it right there. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. In the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that'll do it. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaches but can't haul it in.
Everything came together for him. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch that low.
There goes Junior. Oh, that got him.
That ball hit him.
First and second, no outs. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Just missed. No outs, runners at first and second. Double steal. Pitch misses.
2-0.
Throw to third, and he's out.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Nope.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 3-1. To the right side. The tag, and he's out.
Out.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Stanton now. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Digging in, Jim Thome. First pitch misses. Two outs and one in scoring position. And that is out of play. And that's downstairs. And the count is even 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Liner, base hit. Here comes Stanton. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Comes up empty.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a hit. And now two aboard. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. Fouled off left side. Thome at second. Dozier at first. 2 out of the inning. And that one wrapped foul. That's inside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's hard hit on the line. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. Back here at Citi Field, Ketel Marte up to the plate. Messina back to work. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first, and a quick out number 1. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. Ground ball left side. Moncada. Jump throw. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. One gone, runner at first. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Fouled off to the right. Next pitch is outside. Man at first, one away. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Down the right field line. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And it's a 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. Brian Reynolds digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Grandal, the lead runner, out at second. Tucker on at first with 2 down. And fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. And
that's where the swing. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, J.P. Crawford. That one fouled off. May comes set. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Corrals it, and there's one away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Andrew Vaughn, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So the lineup flips over. Ken Griffey Jr., the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Inside, just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. 2 down. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Roberts pulls it down, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Now a check swing, but he held up. That one fouled off. 2-2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball misses down and away. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're...
Throws it away! Around second is Ramirez. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous.
That smash towards center. Base hit into the outfield. The tying run is in to score from third.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. A second scores as well. 4-2 now. In there safely. 2 on, 1 out. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Little chopper rolls foul. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Garrett Crochet.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Benintendi moving under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 5-2. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ryan Roberts. On a line, base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. They're waving Grandal home. The relay throw. He beats it safe. And they lead by 4. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Check swing.
1-0.
No appeal. Ball 1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Griffey gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the right fielder, Giancarlo.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. First offering
Ball 1,
misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1. Benintendi aboard here at first with nobody out. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Grounder might be 2. Roberts has it for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. And there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. On to the fourth. And Bruce Sutter gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Just missed. Sutter, a 6'2 righty. He features a splitter, a four-seamer, and he works in a slider.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That's down and in. To the right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And next is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A 2-run homer. It's 10-2. He swings and fouls one off. The shortstop takes the ball. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That one blasted deep to right. Stanton ranges back. Goodbye, home run. They do it again. Back to back homers. It's 11-2. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And there's a ball. Hit hard, base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed. Ramirez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2-1 now. Swing and a foul straight back. And misses inside. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room and he makes the catch. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
The next offering misses, and the count's even at 2. That one kicks away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position. And the batter now, Ryan Roberts. This one in the air. Moncada has this one sized up. And that is that. Bottom 4. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down. J.P. Crawford now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And that one ripped into right and foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
On the ground to the left. But that rolls foul. High fly ball out to left field. Ramirez on the move. Makes the catch for the out. Andrew Vaughn now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Roberts right there to make the grab. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field. And now the
Now pitching.
swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez.
That's a really nice play ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Handles, throws to first, and Ramirez is set down. Center field. Junior under it. Makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And the sweeper misses. Ripped on a line. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Ground ball right side. Dives and he can't hang on. But there's no play. That's an infield single. Runner on at first with one gone. Andrew Benintendi will hit next. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 11-4. Base is empty, one away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. That one found hard the other way. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Jim Thome. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Way back there. And brings it in at the wall. Back here in Queens, now it's the DH, David Ortiz. Agnos back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Stanton ranges back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Here's Ketel Marte. Ground ball to the right side. Tomey takes it himself. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Up the middle. Crawford throws to first in time. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Popped up. Dozier settles underneath it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here is Ryan Dozier. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Good eye in that spot. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ted Simmons digs in now.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 12-5. So up next, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the 6th. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, no swing. Scorched to center, no doubt about it. That is long gone. They go back to back. It's 12-6.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down, and the batter now, Andrew Vaughn, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Up the middle. And that one handled. Jump throw. And they get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 3.
Junior.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 down, nobody on. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th at the So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Noah Schultz.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Late on that fastball.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just to swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Three-two.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. On the ground to third. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pulls that one foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Laser could be trouble. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score. The relay, not in time. He's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. A triple into the opposite field gap. That gets me going right there. Just a perfect swing, man. Like he was still taking BP or something.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw, safe at the plate. And it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. Now a chance for David Ortiz. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Throw cut off to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. Swings and misses. Strike one. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. And he hits a ground ball right side. Roberts. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Andrew Benintendi steps up. He's already homered in this game. That's a little bit low. Coulomb, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. And a couple of quick outs.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
That to right. Tucker makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Queens, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ketel Marte. Moncada tossed to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Manny Ramirez getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal, the next to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Good eye right there.
Good location, good tape. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Off the mark there. And the count's full. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No, he held back. That's ball 4. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. There's the sinker at the knees for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hammered, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Roberts stands. Then with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Now pitching. Matt.
Off the plate inside. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? And they're all loaded up.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Reynolds stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down.
Junior makes the play, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the first baseman, Jim Thome. Pinch hitter coming on, Frank Thomas.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Right side, Roberts. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Dozier. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. So 2 down now, and here is Ted Simmons. Line drive. Marte throws to first in time. 3 up. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Oh, that hit him. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the DH, David Ortiz. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1.
He's out.
Double play. What a clean killing. Back here at Citi Field. So bottom of the 9th. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Coulomb back to work. And that's way high. Ball one. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 15-7.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage. Even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And now Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker makes the grab. One away. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
This one popped up. And he makes the catch. 2 down. So it's